The recent mass shootings, including the tragic one in Minneapolis, raised the question of, is the media covering up for the pharma industry? Many or most of the shooters, the deranged young men who kill so many people, are on psychotropic drugs, pharmacological medications designed to modify their behavior. And there have been a lot of warnings to the effect that these drugs cause paranoid or violent behavior. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. There are storm warnings on the horizon. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell signals that he's going to start cutting interest rates. But the media would much rather blame guns and mass shootings and other stuff rather than put the blame where it belongs. And part of the reason for that is the amount of revenue the pharmaceutical industry spends on advertising on television, promoting these same drugs. For example, in the 1999 Columbine high school shooting, which killed 13 people, the shooter was on the antidepressant Luvox, also known as fluvoxamine, an SSRI known for potential side effects like agitation. Similarly, in 2005, Red Lake Senior High School shooting, 16-year-old shooter who killed 9 others before taking his own life was on Prozac. And the shooter behind the 1998 Thurston High School shooting in Oregon that left 2 dead also was on Prozac. These were not anomalies. But around the early 2000s, direct-to-consumer drug advertising exploded in the US after the FDA allowed it in 1997, flooding news outlets with pharma dollars. Coincidentally, in-depth reporting on perpetrators' medications appeared to wane. The omission avoids alienating advertisers, but leaves a gap in understanding the root causes of the violence. No one suggests the medications alone are causing the violence, but of course, perpetrators bear the responsibility. But many mass killers suffer from untreated or poorly managed mental illnesses, with studies showing 1/4 experiencing psychotic symptoms. It's worth noting that some fact checkers dismiss broad claims linking antidepressants to mass shootings, arguing there's no causal evidence. But many of the fact checkers are allied with the pharmacological industry themselves. The fact is, the FDA warnings and case studies suggest patterns worth investigating, especially given that untreated mental illness affects a significant portion of shooters. This lunch alert comes from material by Sharyl Attkisson, a journalist who I respect highly. Thanks for watching. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. There are storm warnings on the horizon. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell signals that he's going to start cutting interest rates. And we have to remember that the interest rate cuts of 1929, 2000, and 2007 were all followed by steep declines in the markets. After all, the only reason the Fed cuts rates is to admit that it screwed up in the first place. And when you have inflation on the one hand and rate cuts on the other, it could be real trouble. Imagine a 2008 fiscal crisis combined with the 1970s inflation, a real death cross. So don't forget, call the Patriot Gold Group. The Patriot Gold Group offers no fee for life IRAs to viewers of these videos. The IRA minimums are $25,000 and $100,000 for the no fee for life IRA. So call the Patriot Gold Group and ask for the no fee for life IRA.